you are not happy with the way a certain procurement has been done, and you want to challenge. This is how you go through the process. If the tender has not yet been done, it has not yet been opened, you can write to the procuring entity. They can actually make some corrections or issue an addendum if the tender has not yet been closed. So once the tender has been closed, well, let me reiterate this. You can actually challenge the procurement proceedings at any time, even after the closing date. Maybe you are not happy with the way a certain tender has been closed. Maybe they accepted someone after the closing date and the closing time, and you saw it and you want to challenge that, you can actually challenge. But if the tender has been closed and maybe a notification of award has been gazetted, you've got, after a notification of award has been gazetted, you've got 14 days to challenge that notification of award in writing. So there are two conditions. You should write to the procuring entity within the first 14 days of the notification of award, and also you should deposit a certain amount, a security deposit, as prescribed in statutory instruments. So these amounts might change due to what is happening with maybe the bank rates and so on. So two things: a written challenge and a security deposit. So these things, they go to the procuring entity, and the procuring entity, within 5 days, they should have set over the challenge and they should have made a decision. If they concede to that challenge and they say, look, we made a mistake, you are right, then they will take the corrective measures. But if they don't concede and they still want to award, or they still want to go the way that they think is right, and you are not satisfied about it, you then put another challenge in writing to the Procurement Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe. You apply for the procurement process to go and through the review panel. So within 5 days, you should have, within 5 days of getting a response from the procuring entity, you should also write to PRAS. PRAS will actually appoint a review committee. They will appoint a review committee within 7 days of receiving your application. So the committee usually consists of maybe someone from the Law Society of Zimbabwe, members from the Law Society of Zimbabwe, members from the Civil Service Commission, members from any professional association, maybe representing bidders in your certain line of trade. If it's construction, there are professional boards for construction companies. There will be someone there as well, or any other board that might have knowledge or that might help in coming up with a decision over the matter. So that is what happens. So the appointed members will sit and review. If they find the procuring entity to be at fault, then they'll actually instruct the procuring entity to take corrective measures. This might include maybe cancellation of the award, or this might include actually restarting the whole process. So after all this has been done and you are still not satisfied with the result that comes from the review committee, you can take your case further to the administrative court. So within 20 days of the result from the review committee, you can actually apply to the administrative court so that your issue can be taken further. So guys, don't just complain about not being treated fairly in procurement. You should know these things, and now that you know these things, go for it. Challenge. It's not a crime to challenge. It's your right to challenge. If you feel that you've not been treated fairly, don't give up on tenders because there was an abnormality or there was an unfair deal that was done. You can challenge, and it's your right. There are doors open. There are actually people waiting for you to come with your challenge, and so that they can work on it. So thank you guys. See you on the next video.